In this one, I'm going to show you the absolute best level 50 build to be using in FC26 Pro clubs. I've played more than 50 games with this now, and I can 100% confirm this build is the bollocks. Don't waste your time with janky builds you saw on TikTok. Instead, follow along with genuinely OP builds such as the one I'm going to show you in today's video. No more waffling. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like FC26. Let's get straight into this. Seriously, I'm not joking when I say this build is top. This is how you're going to want to line up. Firstly, for the Archetype, as I've always said, all three of these are good. You could choose all three, but I think finish is the best one, so you're going to want to pick that. Now, on to his attributes. First, we're going to start with the finishing. It's at 91. Yeah, you want good finishing, and because you're level 50, you got plenty of points to go around, so you're going to want this in the 90s at least. Shot power as well at 84, and the rest are untouched here in this category. Coming over to dribbling and that, you can see 88 and 87 in the ball control, and 85 composure. It always matters every year in FIFA to be able to control the ball around the AI defenders. You can easily get around them with this level of dribbling, no worries. Now down onto acceleration, you see very fast, especially for someone who's tall. 91 and 92. Jumping strength, I've got a few points here. The 83s, sort of get them in the mid 80s or low 80s even will do. Stamina 82, you don't really need to go any more than this, especially with the quick step play style. So yeah, just keep it around the 80s, low 80 mark. 4-star skill moves for me because I don't really use them that much, but now and then, so I just get the extra star for that, but yeah, not often. And then the weak for obviously is so important. Make sure you got this at 5. However you do your build, got to be 5 stars. As for everything else, I don't really notice no problems. Passing's absolutely fine with this build. Defending's fine because he's strong. However, to the play styles, we got precision header first off because it's really OP this year, especially with someone who's a bit taller, above 5'11". Press proven, which is going to give you the strength, composure, and ball control boost. Rapid, obviously, is going to give you the speed boost. Quick step, which is again another speed boost, and it give you another stamina boost on top of that low 80 stamina you have already, so you're never going to gas out. And then you also got the finishers main play styles, low driven shot and first touch plus. Very important, very overpowered as well, especially the low driven. I know they just recently patched it in the latest patch, but still it's unbelievable. And for the height and weight, 6'1" is the sweet spot this year. Been saying it and I'll keep saying it. You want a taller one, you don't want a short guy because you don't really lose much pace. As you see, still got 91. As long as you're keeping it around that 170 pound mark, not going too heavy with him, he's going to maintain his pace and be able to score headers and get round defenders, have a lot more strength, which is what you need in this game. Seriously, when I say this build is going to score you 10 times as many goals as your build before, I'm not taking the piss. This is the most OP build I've ever used in a pro clubs game. And as I said before, even if you're someone who prefers assisting goals or finds yourself in a position for assists, this build does absolutely fine with that. I wouldn't worry about the low stats. Build's so ridiculously fast, especially in this early part of the game where some players, some of the teams are, they're not level 50, they're level 20, level 50, just absolutely smashing them up. It's crazy. You can see here, it's just banger after banger with these goals. The pace is just unstoppable. Can't do anything about it. I highly recommend you give this build a try, or something similar to this at least, because this is the way forward in this year's game, at least at the moment. So yeah, make sure you're giving this a go before they change it, if they change it, because if they do, then yeah, the meta might change, but as it stands right now, this is the way forward. If you want nothing but 10 ratings and hat tricks every game, this is the way, boy.